look at, I'm not having fun in this, man. I'm walking about this. What you talking about?
Ah, get off.
Yes, nigga.
Fix your feet.
Show your face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, so this now infamous Funny Marco interview involving 808 Mafia boss Southside and G Herbo apparently has everybody talking about it, where mainly everyone is accusing Herb and Southside of being bullies. Like I expressed in the last video we covered on this, everybody has their own mixed opinions about this interview, where some people accuse Funny Marco of just being soft and not being able to dish out the same energy that he gives out. But others are saying that it was uncalled for and a little too much from the duo that appeared in the interview, stating that Herbo went a little too far. But here's what T.I. had to say about it.
Well, everything ain't for everybody.
It's not.
You got to know your audience. You know what I'm saying? If I'm inviting somebody to a place and I haven't done proper research on the character or the personality type of the people that I've invited, I got to be prepared for everything.
Now, y'all know how we feel about it. Before in the video, I simply feel that knowing Marco's come up and how he used to do others during his skits and pranks, he got exactly what he usually dishes out to people. I can't find a video, but there was one where he was trying to prank a kid, but the kid kind of wasn't with it, and Funny Marco basically tried to act like he was going to do something to the kid, despite him being the one that started because he tried to prank him. Alright, now aside from that, I also stated in the last video that G Herbo admitted that he didn't mean no harm. He was just doing what Funny Marco does to people and said that Funny Marco was his brother. That's the part that a lot of these bloggers are chosen to leave out, all for the sake of controversy. Now, not to mention, Herbo was clearly way too intoxicated, and one of the guys during one of the deleted scenes said that as well.
He drunk. Yeah, he drunk. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
now, keep in mind, this isn't me making excuses at all, but what gets me is the part that everyone's just trying to keep acting like Funny Marco is the same. You know, talking about he was bullied, he this, he's that, he don't bother nobody. Listen, man, should no grown man with a kid be labeled as a victim of getting bullied, especially when you give out that same energy? Some people are just selective with who they do it to, and you know, they kind of careful with this one and that one, and some people, that's just how they play. Alright, but anyway, SkinBone commented on the situation, and SkinBone is someone that's also been around Herbo before, so I feel like his take on it will hold a little more value as well. Not only that, but he's also a fellow comedian. So even though his comedy is a little different from how Funny Marco does his comedy, SkinBone had a different view of how Funny Marco should have handled the situation as well. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, like it would have. See, that's the thing about it. People got patience because when Herb threw that, when Herb threw that cup at Marco, within 10 seconds though, it took him 10 seconds to say, he realized, he like, damn, I'm tweaking. My bad. He stood up, he shook his hand, he gave him a hug. And that's why I'm telling y'all that alcohol was the influence of that interview. And it wasn't like, because Herb don't act like that on the norm. Like he'll talk some shit for sure, but like on the regular, hell no. So me, that's why he realized, but within that 10 seconds, I would have been through that cutback. It's just like you give people that same energy, they gonna stop. If you give people that same energy back, they gonna like, all right, well this, and you know.
Now, exactly what he said is exactly how I feel. Clearly G Herbo was playing because when he threw the cup at him, he realized that he took the plane a little too far, and that's when he began to apologize. Did he go a little too far? Yes, he did. But people were acting as if that's how Herbo regularly acts you know, people that don't really know him, of course, never been around him, they say, oh, well, that's how he acts. He's the bad this, he's that. Y'all don't know that man, right? Did he go a little too far? Yes. Was he intoxicated? Yes. It seemed like he was intoxicated. But what I'm saying is the whole time, it was just an act, because he says that Marco does it to everybody as well. If he was truly bullying him or trying to be, you know, this tough guy, it would have been no apology involved, because he would have done it intentionally. You see what I'm saying? There would have been no apology for that. Now, the next thing, they were on Marco's platform as well. They were on his interview. You mean to tell me that at no point did Marco think to draw the line, or as a man be like, all right, okay, y'all going a little too far? Or even if he didn't want to say anything, just stop the interview. But one thing I gotta realize, that these entertainers, to them, any publicity is considered good publicity, especially when it's drama or controversy going on, or even if it means humiliating yourself. I personally feel Marco knew what he was doing and knew the shock value that their actions was going to bring to the interview when he put it out. And that's why he allowed it to ensue, which is cool, because if they did what they did, why not make money off their foolishness? However, don't play the victim role like you're a saint. You know, to me, Herb was just matching his energy. In fact, quick question, why didn't Herb do the same thing to Kasana? You know? And like SkinBone said, people are only going to do what you allow. It's just like the street, and Funny Marco's a grown man. You let somebody slide with one thing, they're going to continue. He ain't got to fight or nothing, but at least check the MF'er, right? Check the MF'er, man. Now, as far as Southside, I can't lie. If anything, he was the one that disappointed me the most. He was kind of out of line the most, because when the interview was going on before Herbo got there, his behavior was totally different. You know, he was laid back. He was answering questions in a civil manner. He was just chilling. It's when Herb came, and then that's when his whole demeanor switched. Almost like how a kid's demeanor would switch after their best friend or someone comes in, or someone that they know, or somebody that they want to impress. That's what Southside did. And I like Southside. I think his beats is hard, and normally he don't seem like he be on weird timing. But this situation here was just a little too cringy. Almost as if he's peer pressured to act a certain way while he's around Herbo for whatever reason he feels the need to. Now, Herbo actually responded. I don't have the screenshot. I don't know what happened to it. But he responded saying something about he can't control another man's femininity. I forgot where it's at or where I seen it, but he definitely responded to it. He didn't say much. He just said something about Funny Marco being feminine and being, you know, I guess taking it the wrong way. You know, because he was just playing. I do agree Herbo played a little too much, you know, to be honest with you, because any grown man throwing a cup at me, calling me the B word, the X, Y, and Z, I would have definitely checked him. But like I said, it's up to Funny Marco to check him. I think the only reason everything was able to keep going is because Marco allowed it on his platform. I don't get it. You know, so like I said, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this, what y'all think about SkinBone's response. The reason why I felt his response was a little more credible is because he actually been around Herbo before. He's actually a comedian as well, and he actually did a skit about it, you know, on how he would respond. So anyway, y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.